Hey y'all, my name is Boot.
My name is TT.
And you're watching the TT and Boot podcast. And today, thank you. And this my first time wearing it. Literally, this is my first time wearing the shirt.
I like that shirt.
But today we're only gonna do two topics because we're gonna be talking about Pisces. It's Pisces season, y'all. It's y'all season. Calm down. But we're gonna cover Pisces women and men. That's gonna be second, but first we're gonna go ahead and get to Ryan and Rachel on Black Ink Crew, what TT basically snatched away from y'all last week, but she gonna make up for it. You know, she had y'all thinking she was gonna talk about it, then turned around and said she won. So we gonna talk about it today.
Okay, so the topic that I want to talk about is basically what Rachel brings to Black Ink Crew, according to what the fans are saying all over social media. So I was on Google, just Googling stuff. Don't ask me what I'm Googling. But as I was finna Google, I noticed that the trending topic of Google that day was the fans talking about what Rachel could bring to Black Ink Crew. So some of the fans of Black Ink Crew basically was saying that Rachel adds no value to the show. She's boring. She's quiet. She's like not a party girl. She basically not good for Ryan. They were just saying all this stuff about her. Then you had some fans that was like, oh, well, she doesn't get ratchet on the show and y'all don't understand classiness, so that's why y'all don't like her. And basically they were just going, most of the fans were going in, Black Ink Crew was going in on Rachel rather than, supporting her. So my opinion on that is I love Rachel. And my opinion on relationships, period, you can't have two of the same. It's like yin and yang. When have you ever seen two yins together? When have you ever seen two yangs together? Anytime you got this quiet, calm and collect, classy woman, and then you look at him, not saying he just, ratchet or anything like that, but Ryan more the bubbly. I like to hang around my friends. I like to outspoken. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. I like to talk to my friends. My friends is what I crave to thrive every day because these are my friends, my day ones. Rachel, on the other hand, she do got day ones, but she only really had, one or two? So she is more so on the quiet. I don't have to be around all these people to have fun. I can really just be in my lane. And a lot of times, them type of people will ground the personality of Ryan. Because anytime you're in a relationship and it's like, if it's two party people, anything that's too much, it'll affect you. So with that being said, if Ryan like to party, yeah, it's cool to like to party, but too much of partying can stress you out. Because the same environment that he liked and loved and liked to be around was the same environment that didn't like him at once upon a time. And he had to go to Rachel to find the pieces or whatever. And also, he hurt Rachel in that same environment. So y'all got to look at it like that. Sometimes, you got to look at a relationship, not what they bring to the table, what that person needs. Rachel brings calmness to him. She grounds him. She's had his kids. She's a businesswoman. So anytime something go down with him, she can always take care of home. Y'all got to look at the things like that. Rather than all the girls that he had that on the show, they would be the type of woman that I always have to look for him to do everything. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be both. Should be able to do something. It could be something small. Something as small as, really small. If they can do something, it ain't even got to be big. You just want to make sure that both of them can do something. So, all the extra stuff about she don't bring value. Rachel bring value on the show and not the show. Because she take care of the kids. He do too. But she's the mother of his kids. So, she going to always be a valuable person in his life. So, that's all I got to say about it.
My opinion on Rachel and Ryan, for y'all that don't know about Rachel and Ryan, they on Black Ink Crew Chicago. For the people that don't watch Black Ink Crew Chicago, it's basically like, it's linked to Black Ink Crew New York. And basically, Caesar saw Ryan's work on Instagram and basically pulled another brother up with him and gave him his own show in Chicago. And ever since then, like they've been a hit, and it's a real good show. Y'all should check it out. It's interesting. It's gonna be people that y'all don't like, but y'all may turn around and like them because that's how it is. Like that's how I look at it, like a family, like amongst friends. Once y'all get close, like they no longer a stranger. They probably turn into that cousin, that irritating cousin from time to time that you gotta argue with. Or tell them about themselves, but y'all still cool and ain't gotta be no hard beef. Y'all just have conflict or differences because both of y'all got strong personalities. Yeah. So that would go on a lot with Black Ink Crew Chicago, and that's why I like them, because everybody gonna be honest with each other up front. Right. And through all of that, arguing, they still can get past and still be cool. And, you know, because I feel like if you in a circle and it's multiple people, that should happen. Y'all should hash stuff out rather than sweep stuff under the table and act like nobody said it. And then when somebody called to the forefront, everybody looking crazy like, why she said that, nobody, or why he said that. And like,
situation blow up worse.
Yeah, situation blow up worse because people's too scared or just
and there be a lot of miscommunication leading up to that. And
so I just feel like people should be more open and honest, regardless if you're gonna argue with the person that how it is with your family member, you're gonna argue with your family member.
Partner too.
Your partner, so that's a healthy way of getting issues out by expressing both parties. Even if y'all yelling at each other, y'all can come to some type of common ground
and be a little bit more calm.
And so with Ryan and Rachel, I feel like I love Rachel with him because, like she said, like she keeps him grounded, and also he got his own business, she got her own business, and a lot of people don't probably know that about her. She got her own fingernail polish line called Paranova or Pure Nova, and it's basically inspired by his deceased sister. Him and Rachel been together since high school. Right. She was there when his sister was alive, and she was there after his sister passed. So he's linked to her forever. Because one thing men cling to is a woman who been there when they was like they darkest times when they couldn't talk to nobody. Half the time they can't even talk to them, they just cry to them, and she was there during those vulnerable states. So I can see why Ryan just can't let her go at all. And honestly, she never did anything wrong. He'll even admit to it and say that he done messed up, and she done gave him more than a chance. They parted ways recently, but they back together now. And a lot of people mad, and they say she boring, but really Rachel just, like she said, she a businesswoman. She real reserved, and she's very business driven. And I don't think that's a bad thing to a certain extent.
Do you see white business women fighting? So why do y'all feel like when it comes to a black woman, she has to get on TV and y'all want to see some type of action?
On some shows like Real Housewives of Orange County or Malt Wives, you see them white women on that fighting, cutting the food and all that, but they're not going to make them a topic. They just gonna act the fool, but with black women or our culture, they gonna make it a trending topic, and they gonna hashtag
we have to fight.
They gonna hashtag it, but they don't necessarily do that with white. You know, they don't do that with white women, but they gonna, they want a whole marketing plan behind black people beefing. They want a whole marketing plan behind it. But like as far as Rachel, like I said, I like Rachel and Ryan.
Me too.
I don't see nothing wrong with them wanting to be a family unit. Never. Yeah. She don't do nothing wrong. She stand her ground, and a lot of people don't probably like that, but it's normally how it is. Next topic. Pisces. It's Pisces season, y'all. Oh, happy birthday, Neil. He celebrated his birthday here. That made me feel good. It made everybody feel good. Brought his birthday in with him. I'm gonna let TT go first.
Yeah, because mine is very short and brief.
It shouldn't be.
I'm doing all alone like that with the zodiacs. Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Until mine.
She gonna give her section on Pisces men and women.
I don't really have too much experience on women, so I'm gonna just do men. So like the things that I've noticed about Pisces, their symbol the symbol of them is basically like two fish going in different opposite directions. They have a dual personality. They are sensitive, initiative, adaptable, helpful, imaginative, creative, trusting, kind, and caring. They are wise. The reason why I say wise, because they let's just say they make a lot of mistakes, and it takes a wise person to be able to be corrected. Because if you ain't never went through it, you don't know nothing about it. So that's why I say they wise. Easygoing, romantic, even-tempered, multi-talented, friendly, compassionate, and sometimes they can be very popular. A lot of times Pisces are very popular because they're very social. So a lot of people know them. Or you knew them, you just never spoke to them. So that's how Pisces are. So that's pretty much all I can really gather up as far as Pisces. I do date a Pisces. I've been dating one for 4 years. He's basically everything that's on his phone. Plus more. But I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, my dad's a Pisces. Happy birthday to him. His birthday's coming up on the 27th.
Happy birthday, Sean.
My deceased grandmother, she's a Pisces also. She was very sweet. Rest in peace, Jessie. I love you. She was very, very sweet. I was thinking about her last night. Passive in a good way. She never really did anything but just be her. She was always calm. She was very silly. Pretty much that's all I really got to say about my grandmother for right now. So I'm going to pass it on to my sister, who's going to get more in depth on the Pisces women, because I ain't really got no more experience besides my grandma with Pisces women. I ain't never been friends with one.
So well, you've been around one, so y'all kind of coexisted very well.
Yeah, but I ain't never really got to...
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Got past that.
No, she just always the bubbly type. But I ain't really get to go scratch the surface of her.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Well, for me, like she said, our dad is a Pisces. Our deceased grandma, rest in peace. She was a Pisces, and we were protective over her because she was very passive. So like, say if somebody said something, did something out the way to her, y'all just forgive them, and you know they didn't mean no. They probably having a bad day, and we'll just stare at her like, you be quiet while we attack them. But like Pisces, they keep you well grounded, because I also dated Pisces, and it'll be 5 years in March, because I actually started talking to him a week after his birthday, and I found out he was a Pisces. And it's weird because my dad won, he won, so they got a lot of similarities and they think alike. So what's funny in my relationship is like when he you can't snap at your daddy.
Yeah.
But when I feel like he acting like that, I snap at him because I know I can, because he can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
But I also had a best friend from the 6th grade all the way up until like our second semester of college, a Pisces, which was Jamaica. She knows she is. But she a Pisces, and Pisces women and men, they are funny. They are very similar. They're very sarcastic. They're very humorous, and they find the laughter in the most craziest situation. Like something crazy could be done just happen. They'll find the humor in it. And then one thing I always value about Pisces is because like one thing Ted used to always tell me when we first met, you can't cry over spilled milk. And that's like the I feel like it's a punchline for our Pisces, because they're exactly how they look at life. Like it happened, but what you gonna do? You gonna sit here? You gonna sit here and dwell, or you gonna wake up and you gonna move on from it? And our grandma was just like that. Like she lost her mom and her dad in her early 20s, back to back, in her early 20s. So they didn't even get to see her have a child. They didn't get to see her get married. They didn't get to see her do none of that. But she still was happy, and she was still content, and she was still at peace. Like when she told us all the stuff she went through, we just looked at her like, and you able to smile every day, laugh. She was like, because like what, like life goes on. Like you give people second chances. That's always what she said, which was weird to me, because like me being a fire sign, like we real temperamental, and we'll come back and forgive you. It's just like a Pisces, they'll forgive you and like be understanding towards it. Like with me, I'd say, okay, I forgive you, but I ain't forget what you did. As for Pisces, they'll be like, I can see why you did it, or they'll be understanding, actually make you feel like you did nothing wrong because how you acted out. They'll, in a sense, protect you, even though you went out your way and did something. And so I kind of commend them for that. But with Jamaica, with her being a Pisces, she was a good friend, because she got, like, if I was in like a depressed state of mind or a bad mood, she always brought me out.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where if I feel like in the friendship, or if I'm being like attacked, or somebody doing something shady or anything like that, I really don't like to argue with the people I care about. So the first thing I do is I isolate myself, or I alienate myself, which means I pull back from that person, and you won't hear from me probably for like 2 or 3 months, if you let it go that long. Because if you don't, I will. So it's nothing personal. It's just I need time to recollect my thoughts and really understand, like, did you really mean to do what you did? Because a lot of people, if I can't understand you or figure you out, then I probably won't talk to you until I'm able to understand the type of person you is. And that's how I was, like, in a friendship with her. Like, if I felt like something was going on or she was being shaded, instead of communicating with her like I should have, I would just alienate myself and just stop talking to her. You know, whole week would go by, and she'll just pop up at the house like, what's your problem? Yeah. So that one thing I respect about her is she wanted to know what the problem was, how can we fix it, how can we get past it. And she always tell me, boo, communicate, because there was like a big misunderstanding that we could have like settled a long time ago versus you just not talking to me. And she also told me, if you do that again, then we'll never be friends again. And it happened again. like where I felt like something happened in the friendship, and I alienated myself. And after that, she just stopped trying, because what I didn't understand or realize that I actually would hurt her too when I cut her off. I didn't understand it, because I felt hurt in the whole process, but I didn't know I would hurt her. So that caused a friendship to go like separate ways. But I will say I'd rather friendship end like that than we fall out over somebody talking about me behind my back, or vice versa. That's why I said, like, I can still say to today I miss her, because it wasn't like no bad falling out. And even after that happened, TT was there. Me and her actually did have a last conversation with each other and talk to each other. My sister was there. She was in the car with her boyfriend. She was in the car, and me and Jamaica were just talking, and we were just talking about all the good times in the past and how we got to the point where we just can't talk to each other no more. And we both talked to each other, came to a mutual agreement that it's best for us to just part ways. But I was also close to the guy that she goes with which is Torn. He's a Capricorn. We talked about Capricorns. I tagged him on Facebook. But we stopped talking for like 4 years, and recently he got into an accident a little bit last year on a motorcycle. And it's funny because I hadn't seen them in years, and I went to the hospital, and I
like 4, almost about 3 years.
We stopped talking, but we never ended on bad terms. So when I found out what happened to him, I made sure me and Ted went up there and saw him, and it was just like we never stopped talking. Me and her gave each other a hug, and it was just like old times with both of them. Like it wasn't no beef, it wasn't no hard feelings. Like, so that's why I say about Pisces. Like, that's why I feel like I can gravitate towards them so much, because they keep you well grounded too. They keep you well grounded. And one thing that I picked out about my dad is, if he want it, he gonna get it. He don't care if like what's going on, because on his background, really honestly, my mom and my dad, their background, they never really had them everything, and they did not have their dad in their lives like they were supposed to. And when I sat and watched, like growing up, watching them get to where they want to be, like a lot of people say what they want to say, but we grew up living in the projects too. We just don't act like it. We grew up living in the projects, and we moved to a 2-bedroom apartment. It wasn't a project, but it was on government assistance. We were still under government assistance. And my mom and dad, they worked to get out of that situation. And once they got out of that situation, they basically taught us, if you, whatever you want in life, you don't never ask nobody for it. You don't depend on nobody for it. You go and get it yourself, so the next person can't say they gave it to you, they help you get it, or they did anything for you. Because when a person mad, they're gonna use it against you. Or
don't expect somebody to do something for you, and then don't get mad when it don't get done, because if you would have did it yourself, it would have got done.
You wouldn't be in a predicament. So that one thing my dad always taught me, like, you do it yourself. Even with relationships, like, he'll say, don't get too comfortable with this guy, because when he get mad, and it'll be true though, like it'll be true, like, cause my very first relationship, he did all that. Like when we went separate ways, which it was a bad breakup, but I didn't go over and beyond, but he did, and they went to show me that, like, I took in consideration what my dad said, and ever since then, people can say like I'm kind of hard-hearted or mean, not right there. I just always have expectations. Like my dad would say, like he basically try to be a realist about life. If you go ahead and expect the BS, by the time the BS come, it won't hurt as much, or you won't be as mad. You won't be
appalled or shocked. Like in all, like dang. You'll be like, oh well, I mean, it was expected anyway. So
it's just like my brother said, we was on the phone the other night, and we was saying like how my dad was when we were growing up. Like when we were growing up, I always felt like he was so mean, because I was like, dang, like he used to say some crazy stuff. I used to stare like, he was so mean. Like you expect negative stuff to happen out of right there. So when we got older, and like my brother said, when he got on his own, like he started realizing like he'll expect something to happen, and then he'll keep messing up. And so it make you go into a depressed state of mind, like, dang, don't nothing ever work out for me. But on the same token, like, you can revert back to what he said when he was young. You keep him in the back of your mind.
You be like, oh yeah.
He said he thought about what Sharon said. He said, I just started thinking about all the stuff Sharon said. Like, if you go ahead and expect it or prepare for it, it won't hurt as much. You can move past it and you can work from it. And so he just said that, like, if you kind of, like, in a sense, you weak and you expect everything to always go as planned, and it don't, you, as much as hard as it is, because it's hard.
That sometimes can be like a spoiled brat too. Like,
that's what everybody call us though.
Yeah, but when you very spoiled, you want everything to go your way, and it just don't work like that. If you don't get rid of being spoiled, you gonna be messed up. You gonna
be handicapped.
You gonna have to let it go.
And that one thing my mom always said, like, my mom always told us, I refuse and I forbid to ever handicap my kids, because y'all gonna be good on y'all own. That one thing she never did. My mom always got us stuff we needed to teach us in life that you got to earn everything that you get. It's not going to be given to you. And it's not supposed to be given to you.
It ain't cute.
And if you okay with just stuff being given to you, then you really, in a sense, weak. Because it's like, nah, that ain't how life's supposed to go. Yeah. But the values of Pisces, like even with Tez, who I been with, he showed me that all the time. Sometimes like it's hard, cause like sometimes I just stargaze at him. Sometimes I stare at him, like, cause he been through a lot of stuff, and still in a sense, like, you know. And I just look at him like, you still got a strong mental. You still smile. You still know it's gonna be better days or brighter days. It's just like, you know. Yeah. It kind of like, in a way, like,
it'll kind of motivate you to do the same.
Yeah, it's inspiring because it's like, okay, stuff gonna happen, and the best thing for you to do, like Shara said, just expect for it to happen. Yeah. So it won't hurt as much, and that's how Jamaica was too. Jamaica took on an adult role in middle school because you know, I don't want to put out her business, but she took on that role in middle school. So by the time we got to college, like when I spent more time with her, I was staring at her like, you doing all this already? Like, she was already like paying bills, doing money orders, not right now, but she had started that back in middle school, so I was new to it. Cause I didn't never have to take on no responsibilities, but she grew up fast, and that made her strong because that made her go getter, and that's all she ever have been. Yeah. I have to get it to her. She never let nothing stop her, ever. And so that's why I said, like, I'm happy to have Pisces in my life. I feel like it's a reason why we got those people in our lives, like from our grandma to our dad to our partners. Like, me and Titi never thought we'd end up with Pisces. We always said I never date anybody.
I always told myself, never date nobody the same sign as my dad.
I always said that they know Pisces.
I used to say that so much.
We talk about him so bad.
Say it all the time.
We used to look at him with disgust and be like,
I used to be so disgusted with him. I was always close to Pisces dudes in school. Always. I can name all the Pisces dudes I was close to. Braylon. This guy named Torn I worked with. Oh yeah, I remember him. It's so many of them. I was close to him, very close to him. They good. And the fact that being close to him when you see them as a friend, you just never think you'll date them. And and that's another reason why I was like, I never date y'all. Oh my God, no, y'all terrible. That's how I used to look at it from the outside, because I was a friend. I used to see what they do. Like, they just so. They like they just stuck in their own way, they old way, like they old souls, and they think, and then it's some stuff they can work on too, like the defending, like they very defensive when it comes to the things that they do. They kind of remind me of Capricorns. They kind of remind me of those creatures where they feel like when they do something,
they aren't creatures.
Well, I call them creatures.
She call y'all creatures.
We are creatures, but they'll do something, and then if you address the elephant in the room, it's like they get a little agitated or defensive in a way. But yeah, that's pretty much how they are. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say about them. They it's another word I want to use. They are very nah. She like even big word. It wasn't a big word. Spiritual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they very spiritual in their own way. Even when they be feeling like they not. People think spiritual got something to do with religion. It don't. Like, you could be a spiritual person through your music. You could be a spiritual person through your art. You could be a spiritual person through your how you dress, your fashion, your hair. It just all depends. Sometimes they can channel their spirituality and different stuff. They just don't see that. But
yes. And that's how I feel about Ted. Well, I tell him all the time, I see in you what you don't see in yourself yet. Yeah. Cause I've been seeing it. You even said that, like, you can see in them, like,
a lot of things. Yeah.
It's a lot. Y'all got very nice qualities. Like, y'all don't understand how much, like, power y'all hold. Like, all y'all need is tools and resources and the right people around y'all.
I mean, y'all element is water. Water is very strong. Water is like the strongest element on earth. Water can crack the crust. Water can take out fire. Water can do a lot of things. So when you have that water element, y'all very resilient. They always like to say that Geminis and air signs are resilient. But I think water signs are resilient because y'all very strong. Y'all can get pulled through a lot of situations and come right back out. Not saying I can't, but I've seen y'all go through it.
Boy. We seen it.
It takes a lot to break y'all down too. But that might be got some dude that dual personality. When you got two sides, take a lot to break you down. But when y'all broke down, y'all at y'all lowest. And I know that about y'all.
Y'all really need it take a village to pull y'all back up because we have to build y'all confidence back up and let y'all know, like, look, you may feel like you didn't do anything, but this is all what you have done. You literally have made a whole, like, you not only did you pave the road, but you put the street lights there, you put the bus stop there, you put the bench there, you put the stores, the corner stores there. You did all that. Like Pisces don't get enough credit for a lot of the stuff that they do, and y'all are the strongest. Like I can remember, like with Sharo, when he felt like he couldn't like provide for us. I ain't gonna get into it, but it got real deep.
Yeah,
it got real deep. And in a sense, that's what ended my first relationship, because I shared something real deep about my dad with him, and he used that against me when he got mad. So that initially ended their relationship. So that goes to show how much I care about my family. So with that being said, with Pisces, y'all are very strong people, and that's why I feel like, you know, they need to be in everybody's life.
They very emotional. Not in a way of
like not in a bad way.
Like in a way of, oh my God, I'm always they feel people who they love emotion. So if you close to a Pisces, normally if you get hurt, they gonna want to be ready for whatever. That's just how, that's that loyalty in that emotion.
You gotta water down the story. You gotta dilute it out. You gotta dilute it with like 5 pounds of water.
Yeah.
So they won't overreact or get mad.
But yeah, that's pretty much them. Yeah.
But that's about it, because we are 26 minutes in, because that's why I said we're going to keep it down to 2 topics, because, well, I don't mind talking about Pisces. I love all y'all Pisces.
I like all the zodiac signs. I only got one I don't like. We don't get in there.
I don't care for Libras, and I'm going to stick to that.
I don't have nothing against Libra.
I don't like y'all.
I was friends with a Libra female before. She was go-getter. She was a boss. I don't know what you were dealing with, but she was a boss.
And with that being said, if you are a Libra and I am currently cool with you right now, you just ain't did nothing. So don't take this personal. But I don't like Libras.
She don't like the unhealthy ones. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's what my auntie said.
You got healthy zodiacs?
You got healthy zodiacs and unhealthy zodiacs. I feel like all y'all Libras unhealthy, okay?
You can't tell the ones you cool with that they don't match. The unhealthy Libra she don't like. The ones she friends with that are healthy she like. Cause you can't let one spoil the whole basket. For me, I don't like Sagittarius. This is why. Because I let 2 spoil the basket. I dated one. That was my very first boyfriend. And I was friends with one in high school. And they terrible.
Stay away from Libras. And I'm going to leave it at that.
You can't let one ever spoil the show. Lately's at 2.
Lil Wayne. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But you scale off.
They scale is balanced.
Scale off.
It's for balanced scale, man.
You know, I saw a video where Lil Wayne was getting ready to do a trick on a skateboard, and he was like, you know, I'm a Libra, and they say I was scale always on balance, so I'm always on balance. Soon as he got on that skateboard, y'all, he failed.
Leave that man alone.
So that there shows Libra's intentions right there. They're liars. But thank y'all for watching our podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment what you think about Pisces and how you see them, how you view them, if you like them, if you don't. But we love them.
Don't be saying that too much crazy.
We love them because
don't be saying that too crazy.
We honestly got dad love, grandma love, and we get partner love from it. So obviously we like the Pisces all along, even when we thought we hated them. For some odd reason,
they can make your teeth cringe every now and then.
They can get on your nerves. Yes, they can. But they always laugh through it. And you just want to strangle them. Because ain't nothing funny. But we love y'all. We love y'all, Pisces. Hey, Jamaica, you probably ain't going to see this until, like, later on when it don't matter no more.
Girl, I'm being a stalker best friend.
First of all, I don't stalk you. TT, I'm cool with Torn, so I don't stalk her.
I know.
Anyway, see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching.